Yeah, I mean, Commonwealths will always have a special place in my heart. It's the first kind of competition where I launched my senior career. So obviously built on that in Europeans a few weeks after I got my first world record. So I think it was a great kind of stepping stone into the World Championships after, then the Olympics, and kind of built the momentum to what I needed today. So coming round to Commonwealths in the Gold Coast, that's where I'll defend, hopefully, my kind of 4-year title of being undefeated. So it's going to be hopefully a good celebration.
Yeah, I was going to say that actually. You sort of view this as the opportunity to sort of complete the clean sweep over a 4-year cycle, do you? Having started from Glasgow.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Europeans for me is that's kind of the British women's main kind of goal this season. But just kind of go there, defend it, and bring it back for England is me. I'm very patriotic. I've got a lion on my arm. Don't know, I can be more patriotic than that. So it's it's just going to be kind of a good competition to get my race skills, learn about obviously the jet lag going out to Gold Coast all the way over there, and that's going to be a great stepping stone into Tokyo because that much travel I'm going to see how that affects my body, how long does it take my body to get back up to kind of race speed, and I'm going to be learning all these things for Tokyo. So for us, especially me, we want to peak at Olympics, and this is a great opportunity to kind of get used to going east and performing.
So 2 things I imagine you're going to be asked quite a lot. Firstly, Project 56, could this be the year?
Yeah, I mean, Project 56, I've been asked that, a few times already today, but, I always say, it doesn't matter when it happens, but it's going to happen. Hopefully I've got, 10 years left in the sport, and that's my kind of main aim, but it's I don't know whether Mel's giving me the training to do it or she's kind of holding off with me, but I'm training extremely hard, but we'll just see when it comes. We don't know yet.
You don't start a calendar year and think it needs to happen this time round. It's not like that, no.
No, it's not like Olympics where I'm like, I've got to peak, I've got to be on my best kind of possible form. I'm probably working at 90-95% continually, and then when Olympic year comes I'll step it up to 110. So yeah, I mean, if I can work at 95 and still win, and keep winning and get near to that world record, I'm pretty certain by the time Olympic comes around, I'll be working at a very fast rate.
So then the other one is the 200 metres. Where are your thoughts at with that? Could we see any 200 metres from you this year?
I still have to have the kind of conversation with my coach, but we'll see. We'll see where that lands us, and if I'll do it in Edinburgh. If I'm in good form, I'll do it, but. If you want to go for Project 56, you got to retain a lot of muscle for that power. If you want to go for 200, you got to lose a lot of the muscle. So, is it worth it? Is it worth leaving a legacy that you could build, or becoming just a 57 swimmer for the rest of your life? So, it's something that's kind of going to be hard to kind of discuss, but hopefully we can kind of find it and see where we can pick up those extra few percentages.
It sounds as if Australia, it might be a bit early to see it there, or.
I wouldn't say, never say never, but I think, I'm looking to peak, in 2019, 2020, and this Olympic cycle before I become an old man of the sport. So it's, I mean, I'll never say never. I mean, the kind of passion from the fans in Rome, I'm expecting, that by times 3, and I swam really, really well in Rome off really hard work and still in a really hard block. So. It's I don't know. I mean, outdoor racing for me is that's my favourite kind of situation, my favourite type of racing. So, yeah, we'll see where that gets us.
And just finally, you kind of mentioned it already in terms of like striking the balance between the Commonwealths, but then the Europeans, which is British swimmers' main target. How do you kind of approach the 2 things? Do you have sort of specific targets in terms of times for the Commonwealths, or is it not so much like that?
It's a very difficult thing to kind of give an answer to, because obviously times is, that's just irrelevant for us. We think about the process. Obviously we're going to be trying our best, but it's whether the training's allowed us to go faster or slower. I've swum fast in April last year, but not as fast obviously I did in Budapest in World Championships. So you do kind of have to sacrifice a lot of the speed in the winter block. So I'll still be carrying a lot of kind of endurance stuff, but it's not like a high jump where you can just nudge up by 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre, 1 centimetre. You do just get what you get, and it's just a product of your training. So obviously we're all looking to peak Europeans and create a season's best, but at the same time we don't know what to expect in Commonwealths, because we are going to be in different teams, England, Wales and Scotland, and it's obviously going to be a long way, but who knows, I could swim world record and blow it out of the park, but I feel physically fit, I feel mentally very healthy, confident, but all the puzzles have got to come together for that very special swim.
You've surprised yourself in the past, haven't you? So I suppose you must feel like anything could happen at any point in a way.
Yeah, I mean, going into Rio, the few weeks before, I was very confident, but the night before I was like this. So I had to go to the gym, burn off some nervous energy, but it's about a time I got to the morning, then my game head was on and all the puzzles came together, broke the world record in the heats, we kind of got very near it in the semis and then broke it again, or smashed it in the final. So you just don't know. You can feel awful the day before, the week before, the month before, and it can just change at any moment. So even if I'm feeling brilliant the night before, it's nothing if I can't feel that on the next day. So yeah, we're both 8 years later in Loughborough National Training Centre. So it's been a very it's going to be good, and I wouldn't change anything that's happened in these last 8 years, 9 years to get me to
do what they say.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I trust Mel with my life, so I don't really question it that much. But there is some sessions where I'm like, Mel, is this really what we need today? But it's what it is. Sport is, it's very unpredictable. But she prepares to go right. It's 50-50. The athlete coach, it's straight down the middle. What went wrong, but the success as well. What went right, and I need to work hard today because I'm just feeling very good. I don't want to waste this opportunity, but then there's some days where I'm like, Mel, I'm absolutely battered. I can't do anything more. So I can tell you what, I can walk around this building naked though.
It's hot. Yeah. That's what you're accustomed to.
Open the windows, man.
Should have got all the swimmers in there, like trunks and everything like that.
Literally.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cheers.
The door thing.
Right, thanks, Anna. Yeah, that's right.